Hey YouTube family, today we are outside in the heat. So I'm outside in the backyard. I'm on vacation. Just giving you guys a heads up, like I always say, I'm in New York City, so you will always hear noises in the background, neighbors, planes, cars, ambulance. My son is also out here playing, the neighbors are out here, so if you can just try to focus on me, that would be helpful, because I have to get this done. You hear the plane? And this is the only time I have to do it. So we're gonna just try to focus, on me and try to eliminate all the background noise. Hopefully you don't hear it. Today what I plan to do is rescue some plants. I do have some plants that are struggling sometimes, and I'd like to show that to you guys and hopefully try to find a resolution to fix them, to help them grow and thrive. So I do have about 3 or 4 plants that are struggling in my care right now, and I just wanted to try and see if I can revive them before they go totally to the morgue. But before I do that, I did want to pot up my birthday plant gift from my plant bestie Keisha at Gabrielle. I'll leave her channel below. One of the best plant channels here on the gram. Not the gram, where am I? Here on YouTube, but she's also on the gram. She gifted me the string of turtles for my birthday, which was last week, July 17th. So I wanted to go ahead and pot that up because you guys wanted to see that video as well. So I'm going to start with that, and then I'll work my way into the plants that are struggling. So let's start with that first. These are the plants that she gifted me. It was 2. This one just fell, so it looks messy, but it was just on the table right now and it just fell on the ground and everything got mixed up. So start with the string of turtles, and this is the container I'm going to put it in, which is also gifted by her. Check her out, giving the best birthday gifts. Okay, so I always put like a little catch paper so I don't lose too much soil. Now this planter, in my opinion, is really big for the amount of turtles that I'm going to put in there. I don't want to overwater the turtles, but I do want it in this pot because that's how she sent it. That's what she wanted. That was the vision that she had, and I'm going to execute her vision to the T. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put some pebbles in the bottom of this. I should angle the camera down so you guys can see, just so that it will help with the drainage. So let me put, so I don't want it to have like so much soil, and then it's gonna make it a little bit heavier though, but it's okay because I really don't want it to have a lot of soil and the plant gets overwatered. However, still though, I should have showed you this before, right? It would have made sense. But I did drill, can you see? I did drill a hole at the bottom. So it does have a hole for water to drain through. And I'm adding rocks. And I'm going to use cacti succulent mixture. So this is some cacti and succulent soil mix. I just put a little bit. And now I want to see what we're working with. Ooh. Okay. So it does have established, ooh, piece fell out. Nope, you're going right back in there. It does have established roots. I don't want to disturb it too much, but I want to spread it out more. So I'm just going to loosen it just a bit. No, it's not working like how I envisioned it in my head. Okay, take out some of this. Oh gosh. I tell you, the life and times of a new plant parent when you're just trying to figure things out. Alright, that didn't work. Okay, so I'm going to try to smush it down as much as I can. Like that, right? My son is having a good old conversation with the neighbor. My son is 7 years old, you guys, 7. But it has a soul of like an old person. Oh, this one fell. Keisha's gonna be mad. Okay. Even when we go out places and stuff, like, instead of him interacting and playing with like kids his own age, he always likes talking to the adults. And he'll have very intelligent, intellectual adult conversation. So right now he's just discussing, you can hear me, Black history with the neighbor. And he'll discuss in religion and all these different adult topics. Sometimes in politics he'll discuss. He might not know much about it, but he'll discuss his very limited knowledge of these things. So he's having a good conversation with the neighbor right now about Michael Jackson and Michael Jackson's music and Michael Jackson's death and Michael Jackson in general. Alright, so let me get this in here nice and cute. Put some soil around these edges and I'll come back. So this is how it's looking now. Most of the plant is on this side because this one, like I said, fell. A lot of it is inside the dirt underneath, so hopefully when it grows it will pop back out. But I didn't want to keep picking it out and then damage the plant because it's a very delicate plant. Next I want to work on this plant here. This plant is a Schefflera, an umbrella tree plant. And when I bought it, it was so full and nice and lush. I got it from Lowe's. And it was just so healthy. But now, it started dying off in the house. And then I brought it outside. And it does have some new growth, like at the top here. But it continued to die out. So I'm thinking it's root bound. I'm thinking a lot of things. I don't know. But one thing for sure is I have to get rid of all these brown dead leaves. And the reason why I brought it, please, dear God, let's pray for a minute. Since it's been outside, there better not be a worm in here. There better not be a worm, because then, Okay, so as a precaution, but since I brought a lot of my plants outside, those plants are starting to thrive and they're doing so much better. And I should do a video on that, on the plants that were struggling, that I did bring outside and the progress that they have made. So let me know if you guys want to see that as well, because I can make it happen. It rained a lot yesterday, you guys, and it got wet in the rain, so right now might not have been the best time. It has a lot of roots. It does. It's pretty wet in here. So what I'm going to do is take it apart, and the branches that basically have nothing, I'm going to just plant them separate and see what happens. And I am making a big royal mess, but I don't care because I'm outside. Those roots were wet. Wet. So I'm going to shake off all of this dirt and give it some fresh soil that is not so wet. But it did rain yesterday, so it's not like it was always wet like this. But let's try that and see what happens. Took out all the dirt, bare roots basically, on the 4 branches, bare roots. Now I'm just going to put some of my own houseplant mix, which is the black gold plant mix. I'm also going to mix it in with this one because it does need to be not completely dry. Okay, just a little bit, you know. There. Okay, this is pretty good soil as well. I'm not wasting this dirt right here. It's pretty good soil. And then now I'm going to put the healthy ones on either side, and I'm also going to put back the bare ones. I'm going to put it in the middle. Well, you know what? No. I'm going to put 2 healthy ones together because it looks better. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm burning up. I'm about to cancel this video right about now because the way this New York City heat is set up, it's not right. It's not right. But you know what? Let me not complain because I will take the heat any day over winter because it looks so... You know, I'm going to try. They look really bad. They look like they're about to they're on their last leg, but you know what? I'm going to try anyway. And by the way, I did name these plants. I named them Riri, but now that when it was one plant, I named it Riri. For Rihanna, that song Umbrella. A I did name it Rihanna. Riri. But I'm thinking now that I separated them, do I call both of them Riri? Or do I call one Riri and one Rihanna? What do you guys think? I think I'm going to call one Riri and one Rihanna. That's what I'm going to do. Well, which one though? Because one is nice and healthy and one is struggling. So the healthy one is more like her professional government, got her life together name. So Rihanna, right? So the healthy one I'm going to call Rihanna. That's the one that has used her government name, social security is intact, has good credit, pays her bills on time, everything. That is Rihanna. This one right here that is struggling, this is the wild child. This is the one that lives paycheck to paycheck but still has a happy life. This is the one that just says whatever to the world and just keeps going, and she gets a lot of bruises and a lot of setbacks, and like, you know, times are hard, but she makes it through. This is the bad gal. This is the one with turn up. This is the party animal. That's why it's so withered and tittered. So this one will be Riri. This is gonna be the bad gal Riri. Alright, so I'm done. So this is the corporate, good job, paying her bills on time, home and family, Rihanna. And this is the bad girl, turn up, party every night, paycheck to paycheck, quit job today, find new job tomorrow, Riri. Let's move on. Next plants that I want to save are, oh my gosh, two of my Phottonias. Now for some reason, any of the green Phottonias, I do really good with those green ones. When it comes to the colored ones, I don't know why they just mess up under my care. So this one is Nakia. Nakia was the pink one. Pink. And yes, this one is Okoye, was the red one. And yes, it's all Black Panther references. I am a Black Panther fan. Love that movie to death. So what I'm going to do with this one is, since all of this is soil and it has basically one or two stems, I'm going to repot them into something much smaller. Which one? Terracotta or this? I'm going to go with the white, this one. I usually save my terracotta for plants that, and plus these plants like a lot of moisture. Not a lot, but they don't mind their soil being moist. So the kid is playing. They're always inside, so maybe I might leave them outside now that I'm going to repot them. And this is pretty good soil. Oh, let's just get it out. You see? All that extra soil in there. Not necessary. Okay, so basically two stems left. I am going to try to plant this one back up and see. I am going to actually cut off that one branch. Should I cut it off? No, I'm not going to cut off this branch. I'm just going to see. Well, you know, I'm going to cut off that one branch right there. Snipped it off. But I'm still going to plant it up. All right, this is pretty good soil. It really is. So let's save it. Let's put it back in. And we're going to put Nakia nice in here, because she's a Black Panther. She can't die. I mean, they don't die. Hopefully this is enough to save her a little bit, so that when I do water her, it's not engulfed in so much soil that it stays too soggy. Alright, here's your vibranium, my girl. Like I said, you guys, ignore the background noise, because everybody decided to come outside when I'm outside, and when I'm inside, no one is out here. Now that I'm out here, they want to come. So now my sister's out here making noise. Alright, so let's work on Okoye. So Okoye is out. I do see, look, the little branches down here. It has some new growth. It does look like it was surviving on something, so we're going to keep those stems and see how they do, because Okoye is a fighter. She's a fighter. I'm going to use the same soil, because as you can see, it's pretty good. Put this in there, and then put this. I want this one to be up a little bit. Can you guys see? Okay. Here we go. Okoye is all done and planted up. Now my two Black Panther ladies are back together. Hopefully this helps them, and yeah, wish them luck because they're Black Panthers. They can't die. Nothing can happen to them. Nothing. They're gonna survive somewhere or another. They're survivors. Last plant is this Sansevieria right here. I picked this up when I was on vacation with Keisha. We were in Philly, I believe. And I believe we both got the same plant. She has one. She already repotted hers. And I believe we got it at Trader Joe's. Yes, Trader Joe's in Philly. When we went for the Philly Roots concert. Philly Roots Festival. So I'm going to pot mine up as well. It is in a terracotta pot. And then inside of that is another plastic pot. This is what the roots look like. Pretty dry, pretty bare. I am just going to put it straight into one of these terracotta pots. And the light is changing, you guys, so just get used to that. I am outside, so now we just got dark for no reason. But that Philly trip was the bomb. I cannot wait to go next year again. This year was our first year going. So I love white planters and the white plant aesthetics, but all of my Sansevierias, oh no, wrong, something happened tonight. I do put them in terracotta pots. Let me use my succulent plant mixture, my cacti and succulent plant mixture. Okay. So there we go. Oh, it looks so cute. Yes, what should we name it? Since I got it in Philly and at Trader Joe's, I don't know. I was thinking about Joe. I don't know yet. I don't know. Maybe from a Philly artist, a Philly rap artist, maybe Freeway. I don't know yet. Or it could be a girl, maybe Eve. Eve is from Philly. Maybe. Look at it. It is so beautiful. This one is planted up. Here are all the babies all planted and potted up. Thank you guys so much for staying. And comment below also if you guys have any tips and tricks on how to take care of these plants. Please comment below. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. And have a great day. Bye.